Blake Shelton suddenly compared himself to Pat Sajak when discussing his potential comeback to The Voice, and the reason he took a break from the show. Following his unexpected departure from the singing competition in 2023, fans of the country music artist have been hoping for a comeback. Blake, 47, has been a regular cast member on The Voice since the show's debut in 2011. He spent 23 seasons, or 12 years in a row, mentoring young artists on Team Blake. With 9 victories in a row, Blake continues to retain the record for most victories by a coach. A little time later, in 2024, before the show's now airing 25th season, his wife, Gwen Stefani, 54, left as a coach. In a video interview with Extra TV on Sunday, Blake stated that he has no plans to make an official comeback, but he left nothing out. "I don't ever plan on working at The Voice again," he stated. And he said, "Who knows? That's me right now, sitting here saying that. I can't say I wouldn't come by for a surprise appearance. That show is the best and most significant project I have ever worked on in my career. My life was altered by it." He went on, "When I left, I felt like I really left. We all love each other," seeming to be saying that there are no bitter feelings. Blake clarified that he departed due to the strain that continuous filming had on him. He likened his tedious term to that of Wheel of Fortune's 77-year-old host, Pat. This April, Pat will depart from his venerable game show after an incredible 41 years. "I've done it for 23 seasons without missing a single season, you know," stated Blake. "Pat Sajak, I understand how you feel," he exclaimed. "Because that's kind of how I was starting to feel. You really don't have time for anything else when you're in back-to-back seasons, you know? You could have a family and a life if that was your preference, but something would have to give. The Voice has to start acting like something that provides." Pat stated in 2023 that he would be leaving Wheel at the conclusion of the currently airing season 41. He has only missed one episode because of a terrifying intestinal surgery that he underwent in 2019. As of April 5, 2024, Pat has completed filming and his final episode will show on June 7, 2024. Starting this autumn, Ryan Seacrest will co-host alongside 66-year-old Vanna White in Pat's place. In the meantime, Blake stated in a Thursday interview that he would unquestionably go back to the large red chair under one condition. "Maybe I would return for one season, a one-off," he said to Entertainment Tonight, "if they were ever able to put together the original 4 coaches again. It sounds like fun to me. That's something I'd be interested in pursuing." The Voice's coaches at the beginning of the season were Adam Levine, Christina Aguilera, Blake, and CeeLo Green. Black acknowledged that he has been itching to depart for some time after making his departure public in 2023. "At that moment, I began to realize that I couldn't even recall what season it was. Who are this season's coaches? When Gwen was still a coach," he said, "I knew that I needed to get away from here. I believe that immediately before COVID struck, I was about to give up." He further said on Today, "And then, because of COVID, I didn't want to walk away from the program and put everybody in a bind." Adam Levine, the lead singer of Maroon 5, departed the show after 16 seasons, whereas Aguilera and Green had shorter runs. Blake encountered love, even though it seemed like things were getting difficult for him as he was leaving. The Voice introduced him to Gwen, his 54-year-old wife. He first got to know her in season 7, when she became a coach on the show. While going through divorces, they started dating in 2015. In 2020, they got engaged, and in 2021, they got married. He remembered to Entertainment Tonight, "We met, but we really didn't talk that much the first season she was on The Voice." He went on, "I would have said, no, we genuinely don't even have anything to talk about. If you had told me that was what was going to happen when we first met. What topic are you discussing? The way things work out is absurd." The Voice's 25th season, which has coaches Reva McEntire, John Legend, Chance the Rapper, and Dan Plushé is presently airing.